Hello there, my name is Karen Weinman and I'm the face behind Andean Medicine. And I don't know about you, but I love About Pages. I like to go there and immediately meet the people. I want to get to know their background, and hopefully there's some videos so I can tune into their energy and get to know them, and hopefully you will through this one too. So what can I tell you? I'm a teacher and a facilitator in the healing arts. I've been doing this for 30 years now, but Peru has called me since I was a child. I didn't understand why. I just knew that I needed to go there one day. You may hear some meowing. My cat's introducing herself. In fact, this is the 8th take because she keeps meowing so much. So this time we'll just let her be there. Yes. This tradition is like, this Andean tradition is like coming home for me. Yes, I see it in many of my students as well who follow their hearts and they find such a beautiful connection. I had that too, yes. Each trip and each pilgrimage that I take to Peru has served me with so many initiations, introductions to nature beings, beautiful lessons, teachings from the lovely Keros, the indigenous people that live high in the mountains of the Andes Mountains, yes. Their humbleness and their wisdom and their love has touched me deeply. You know, I feel so grateful to be learning and experiencing and sharing such an ancient art with you, and I feel at home with them, yes. Every time, of course, I go to Peru, it takes me to a deeper level within myself, which takes a lot of courage, I will admit. But you know, my heart has become a strong guide now, and it takes me to the most amazing sacred sites, to the most beautiful experiences, pilgrimage that take me high to the top highest mountains that I can, so I can meet the mountain spirits, yes, and go to sacred sites that are really seen by Westerners. And you know, it sounds beautiful. It is beautiful to go to Peru. It's an exquisite, mysterious place. But of course, Peru is only where it starts. Yes, initiations are only the beginning. Because when I come home, it usually takes me months, a year, maybe sometimes years, depending on which set of rites I got, for me to really process and clear and work through what is happening inside of me, what is bubbling out, and where does this nature being want to take me, and what does it have to say. It's opened up my senses. My dream state has become incredibly large in my world of experiencing. It's visions and dream work with nature communicating with me. You know, trainings and voices that come from inside of me. You know, Pachamama talks to me. She is my greatest teacher ever. Yes, and I find as I travel this and I shared it with others that they wanted to learn, and so it started to open up, and so Pachamama guides me. Yes, so why Pachamama? Yeah, so when I'm in the Andes, you know, if I meet a new Kero person, this is, you know, they'll ask me, who am I, right? Because they'll see that, you know, I've got a medicine pouch and I'm obviously on the path. And I will tell them that I was struck by lightning many years ago. Because when we're struck by lightning, it is a calling to the Andean path. Ooh, West in the world is saying hello. Anyway, when I was struck by lightning, it opened up a world inside of me. You know, there was a download of light and information and energy that just started to peel back layers. And I started to have very strong guidance, like impulses drawn to certain things. Pachamama's voice started to wake up inside of me. So it was an initiation to becoming a Pampamesayoq. So let me just tell you a little bit about what a Pampamesayoq is, because most people have never heard this word. All right, so a Pampamesayoq is an Andean priest, all right, who works mainly with Pachamama. All right, they may engage with mountain spirits and other parts of nature, but Pachamama is the main focus, who is of course the earth, Mother Earth, Gaia. Yes. I will carry, Pampamesayoq will carry a mesa. Yeah, so we have a medicine pouch that we build as we travels the path, and later on that we may put down. It depends, how many decades we do this for. Right? We hold ceremony for community. We facilitate healing in people and facilitate connection with nature beings and the elements, not only within myself, but within you, the students, and for the collective, right? And Pampamesayoqs also become chakarunas. Well, Western Pampamesayoqs. What is a chakaruna? A chakaruna is Quechua for bridge person, yes? Making the bridge between the world of the Andes and the Western world, where we've forgotten our place in nature. And, I know from watching my students that if I talk pure Andean medicine, it goes right over their head because we've lost touch. Yeah. So having a foot in the Western world, understanding what it means to interact with nature, with animal archetypes, with the jaguar, with trees, with the wind, right, with Pachamama specifically, all right. As I've figured that out, I've brought these two worlds together, and that is what I share with all of you. Yes. The first time I went to Peru, I was so lucky. I pilgrimaged with some Keros to the highest mountain of the Sacred Valley of Peru, which is Apu Asangate, as most people know. And for me, when I arrived at Asangate, I knew I'd come home, yes. And so I had initiations done there, and it's an important thing to know when you meet people who are Pampamesayoqs and are on the path, because, how can I put this? The first Apu, the first mountain spirit that you initiate with, will tell you a lot about their speciality. Yes, and Asangati is the universal teacher. He is the great teacher, yes, amongst many other strengths that he offers. And so, yes, under Pachamama and Apu Asangate's guidance, I teach my workshops and share experiences with you as a Pampamesayoq. So, yes, what else can I tell you? We all have our part to play in raising consciousness on going inwards and finding healing within ourselves, and that can be done with guidance from nature. Yes, most of us don't really understand how that works, and so that's why I offer the workshops that I do. You can come and learn practices. This is a path of empowerment. It's about empowering me, and it's about me empowering you, and you empowering yourself, because once you have these tools within you, you can go and do this on your own. Yes. So, I think that kind of covers it. I mean, I could tell you all kinds of things that, Westerners would like to know. I lived in the Fintorn Foundation for 9 years, a very, very long time ago. I've worked with nature for a long time, but from a Western point of view, not from an Andean point of view. Working with the Andean medicine, it's very much in the body. It's about being very grounded. It's not always about understanding, and finding a path of heart. When Keros see my medicine bundle, my mesa, they always say munai mesa, because I am a teacher of the heart. Yes, I am not. There are many teachers out there that teach the Andean medicine from an understanding place, from a yachai place, from a head place, an intellectual place. I am not that kind of teacher. I teach from the heart and the body. Yes, understanding is part of it, but it's not my focus. For me, supporting people to find their hearts and making that central to their existence is very important to me, and I think to nature and what our planet needs right now, to bring us back to the feminine within us, and then to go from there with our heads and our masculine energy. So I am a heart-based teacher, I suppose you could say, and I hope this gives you a little bit of an idea of what I am about. I look forward to meeting you, and hope you enjoy what this website has to offer, and that you will join me on a workshop at some point. All right, with much munai, with much love. Bye for now.